Hello friends, so I have made an amazing project in code.org in Sprite Lab and I am going to play the game and explain it. So as you can see here, it is a very big code, but I am going to simplify for you. Okay, so let's start off with the game. Let me expand the screen so you can see it properly. And let's click on run. So this is basically a coin collection game where you have to collect coins like this, and this guy over here is just gonna collect coins, and you can play as much as you want. This is like a forever game, like Subway Surfers. You know that game? That is a forever game that never ends. This is also a game like that never ends. And if you want to stop playing, then you have to click on reset, and this will get back to its position. Anyways, let me explain the code. Set hit coins collected to 0. What does this mean? It is very simple, which means I have made a variable, which means that the coins are at 0. There is one block play sound on this sound, and I have just added this sound. By the way, you have to go in background home and you can choose any sounds from here. I have just choose a random one. So in here we have set background to whatever background you want. You can choose from here. I have chosen this one, which looks pretty awesome. And make a new sprite. So this is the coordinates where he should spawn, and this is the sprite. You can choose a lot. You can choose sprites here. There is a lot of options here. Lots of options here. Like there is make new sprite. You can choose this bag, and there are lots of different options. So I will stick with this one. And change sprite's size by 100. So it's just for maintaining the sprite size. I can give it any number I want, like 200, but it will be very big and will ruin the whole game. So I think 100 was best, so let's keep it 100. And make new sprite at random location. This is how the coin was moving to random positions. I will play it again to show you. I will go ahead and collect it, and it went over here, which means it goes in a random position. It does not go in a particular position where I tell it to go. So it's going to random position, and I have changed its size by 0 because the coins are very small in real life, and so to make that I have set the size to 0. And this guy is saying, oh, there is a coin, I will get it for 4 seconds. The reason I have given this 4 because it will take like about 4 seconds, but if it's a long text, then it will take like 10 seconds or 15, like this. So this is a small text, so I have chosen 4, and this guy is saying it. If I run the game, you see, he's saying it. And if I move and show title screen, coins collected, it's just written here, it's representing this. And if we go down here, we have when down pressed, hide title screen, which means if in the keyboard, look at here in the keyboard, if I press this down button, then the title screen over here will disappear. Let's move on. If you look over here, then you can see that there is one block jump to random position. That is why that when I am touching the coin, it's going to a random position like that. Look at this. I am touching the coin, it went to a random position. Again I will touch, then it will go to a random position. See? So this is the use of this block over here, and this guy is gonna say, oh, another one, I am going to be rich, which means he's finding a lot of gold coins and he's going to be rich. So basically the coins is jumping to the another position, so it's looking like that he's collected it and the another coin is over there. So like it is understandable for the user that the coin is there, I have to go and collect it, and I have collected the coin which I touched. So so I have explained everything from this code in detail, and if you have any doubt you can ask me in the comments. And thank you for watching my code, and bye bye.